never done a TEDx talk before. And seems like somebody in this conversation has. So tell me a little about how that came about.
Oh my gosh. I wasn't expecting that question, Tom, so you got me there. I did a TEDx talk in 2020. It had been a lifelong dream of mine.
Yeah.
And I submitted for 3 years in a row. Like when you want to do a TED Talk, like it has to be in your soul. It's not something that you're like, oh, I think I'll do a TED Talk and you submit and you get in. Like I had to live, eat and breathe, my content and what I did. And I think that the reason why it was so transformational for me, what I was sharing was, my background in substance abuse and being previously incarcerated. And there was something really important for me in that time of my life to help break down stigmas for people who've been previously incarcerated and struggle with substance abuse. I think that us as people who've struggled with addiction tend to feel all kinds of feelings about not feeling good enough. Layer in the previous incarceration, that's really why the recidivism rate is above 50%. It's because it's super challenging. It was super challenging to be released from incarceration and have no resources, and I couldn't get a job, and I couldn't find a place to live. No one would rent to me, and all of these things. And so it was just this beautiful opportunity to be able to stand on a stage and to be able to share those things with people. Because if just even one person, and I'm not gonna lie to you, Tom, I really want more than one person, but if just one person was like, hey, that woman is changing the way that I think or interpret someone who is a felon or has been previously incarcerated, or those kinds of things, like that was my passion and my purpose with doing that.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it was neat.
That's right. Thank you for sharing that. And I'm sorry to throw a curveball at you, but I'm like, as I was doing prep for these, I mean, come on, I come across somebody's like, oh, a TEDx talk? Well, how can I not bring that up as a cool personal, icebreaker? But hey, we are both from Denver, and you're at Suited Connector with a bunch of fantastic people who I have known for a very, very long time.
Well, we've been around since 2013, and I would say I've been with the company for 3.5 years now. And I would say we're at a point in my tenure where I am just more excited today than I have ever been. Like we just have this massively robust team, and I'm so excited, so excited.
That's awesome. And I guess that brings us to where we are today at Nashville for this awesome LinkUnite event.
Yeah.
How long have you been a member?
I've been a member for 2 years now.
Okay.
Totally life-changing. I came into the industry, as I shared, 3.5 years ago with no experience and was really kind of struggling to find my way a little bit. And I don't know if you know Gordon Regal. So many people do, right? Gordon had gotten in touch with Sarah and Amanda, and they had some conversations about me. And when he shared with me a little bit about what LinkUnite was and what they were doing in our industry, I was like, I think that there's a part of all of us that want to find our people, no matter kind of who and what we're doing or where we're at in life. And I hadn't quite found my people yet in this world. And it was like manna from heaven a little bit, being introduced to LinkUnite and Sarah and Amanda, and just the associations that I've made. They additionally linked me up with a professional mentor. And so she helped mentor me and helped polish me because I was up for a promotion and needed to needed some development, Tom. I needed some development. And it's just been so wonderful. And that's just one example of how this organization has changed my life. Absolutely life-changing connections.